These four herbs improve circulation and intimacy after 60. Have you ever wondered why, after turning 60, your energy seems to fade? Or why your interest in intimacy isn't quite the same anymore? The truth is, this doesn't always have to be just a part of getting older. In many cases, it's actually a sign that blood flow, especially in the smaller vessels around the pelvic area, is slowing down. When those tiny vessels get clogged, it can quietly reduce your vitality, sensitivity, and overall connection with your partner. For many older adults, this can feel confusing or even a little discouraging. But here's the good news. There are natural ways to support healthy circulation and bring back a sense of energy and closeness again. In today's video, we'll talk about 4 powerful herbs, simple, natural remedies that have been shown to help improve blood flow and support intimacy in a gentle, lasting way. They don't just mask the problem, they work with your body to help restore what time may have taken away. Let's explore what these herbs are and how they're making a real difference in the lives of people over 60. 1. Ginseng. When we talk about changes that come with age, especially after 60, it's easy to blame everything on just getting older. But if you've felt less connected with your partner, or like your energy in the bedroom isn't what it once was, you're not alone. And it doesn't mean you've lost your manhood. More often than not, it's really about blood flow. As we age, the small blood vessels in our body, especially the ones in the pelvic area, start to narrow. This can quietly reduce the amount of oxygen and nutrients that get to the tissues that support sensation, intimacy, and connection. But here's where nature gives us a hand. One of the most powerful and time-tested herbs for helping with this is ginseng. In traditional Eastern medicine, ginseng has been called the man root for centuries. That's because for over 2,000 years, it's been used to support male vitality, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. The specific kind we're talking about here is Panax ginseng, and even more specifically, Korean red ginseng. This variety has been studied the most and is packed with natural compounds called ginsenosides. These compounds help the body create more nitric oxide, which is a key molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax and open up. When your blood vessels widen, blood flows more freely, especially to the areas that tend to suffer with age. Think of nitric oxide as the body's own way of clearing the traffic in your blood highways. And when the roads are clear, everything functions better. Energy improves, responsiveness increases, and that feeling of being alive again comes back, both physically and emotionally. One of the beautiful things about ginseng is that it doesn't just target performance. It brings back a sense of presence and confidence that many men feel slipping away. Let me share a story that stuck with me. A man named Walter, 68 years old and recently retired, came to me after feeling distant from his wife. They'd been married for over 40 years, and he said something that really hit home. It's like a part of me is just gone. He wasn't talking about love, he was talking about how hard it had become to feel connected, close, and confident. I suggested he try a 600 mg daily dose of high-quality Korean red ginseng extract. Not a pill to force results, but a natural, steady support for his circulation and energy. After just 3 weeks, Walter came back with a smile I hadn't seen before. He said, "I feel awake again. My mind, my body, and my marriage all feel lighter." And that's the thing. This isn't magic. It's science. And it's nature. When you improve blood flow, the rest tends to follow. The spark returns, the energy comes back, and even simple daily things feel easier and more joyful. But here's an important note. Not all ginseng is the same. For the best results, look for clinically tested Korean red Panax ginseng that's standardized to at least 5% ginsenosides. This ensures that you're getting the active ingredients in a form your body can truly benefit from. Taken consistently, this kind of ginseng can do more than support intimacy. It helps fight off fatigue, supports heart health, and improves circulation throughout the body, especially to those smaller, more sensitive areas that tend to slow down with age. What I love about herbs like ginseng is that they give the body a chance to work as it was meant to. They don't override your system, they support it. And for many older adults, this makes all the difference. There's something deeply powerful about feeling like yourself again, feeling strong, clear-headed, and connected. And when that happens, it's not just your relationship that improves, it's your quality of life. So if you've been feeling a little more tired, a little less engaged, or just not quite you, remember, it may not be your age, it may just be your circulation. And ginseng could be a gentle, effective way to get things flowing again, naturally and on your terms. 2. Ginkgo Biloba. When we talk about herbs that support healthy aging, one name often comes up: Ginkgo Biloba. Most people think of it as a memory herb, and while that's true, ginkgo actually does a lot more, especially when it comes to circulation. And for those over 60, circulation isn't just about heart health, it's also deeply connected to intimacy, sensation, and emotional connection. As we get older, the smallest blood vessels in our body, called capillaries, start to lose their flexibility. This is especially true in areas like the pelvis, where blood flow is essential for physical arousal and sensitivity. Over time, these tiny vessels can become stiff or even blocked with plaque, making things feel a bit dull, disconnected, or unresponsive. It's not just frustrating, it can leave you feeling like something's missing from your life and your relationship. That's where ginkgo comes in. This leaf, from one of the oldest tree species on Earth, has been used in natural medicine for thousands of years. What makes it so powerful is its ability to enhance microcirculation. That means it helps blood flow better through the smallest and most delicate vessels in the body. It does this by gently thinning the blood and relaxing the walls of the blood vessels, allowing them to open up and let oxygen flow more freely. When that happens, tissues in the pelvic region receive more oxygen, more nutrients, and more life. This can lead to improvements in responsiveness, sensation, and even emotional clarity. Ginkgo is also a natural anti-cyanide, which means it helps calm the body and reduce some of the hidden stress that may be affecting your health without you even realizing it. One of the best things about ginkgo is that it supports your body in a natural way. It doesn't force anything to happen. Instead, it reopens pathways that may have quietly closed over the years. Think of it like restoring an old road, clearing the debris, smoothing the surface, and letting traffic flow again. That's how ginkgo works. It gives your body a chance to respond more like it used to, without pushing it too hard or causing unwanted side effects. I remember speaking with a gentleman who had served in the military and was now in his 70s. He was in great shape, healthy, active, and sharp, but he told me something that caught my attention. He said, "I just feel numb, not only physically but emotionally too. I miss feeling things." That really stuck with me because it reminded me how deeply tied our circulation is to our emotional world, not just our physical one. I recommended he try 120 mg of Ginkgo Biloba twice a day, a common and well-researched dose. After about 6 weeks, he came back and said, "I can feel again, not just in my body, but in my heart. I feel like I've come back to life." That wasn't just a placebo. It was his body finally receiving the blood, oxygen, and support it had been missing. For those who have started feeling more distant in their relationships or less engaged with their own bodies, ginkgo may be the gentle support your system needs. It's not an overnight fix, but with consistent use, it can create real, lasting change. Ginkgo helps restore the quiet parts of yourself that may have faded over time, not only helping with intimacy, but also improving mental clarity, focus, and emotional presence. That's why it's been trusted for centuries. And today, we have solid research that backs up what ancient healers already knew. When your blood flows better, you feel better, in every sense of the word. If you decide to try ginkgo, it's important to choose a quality supplement. Look for products that are standardized to 24% flavone glycosides and 6% terpene lactones. These are the active compounds that deliver the real benefits. And always take it consistently, ideally with food, and give it several weeks to build up in your system. Think of it like planting a garden. It takes patience and care, but the results can be deeply rewarding. At the end of the day, aging doesn't mean giving up the things that make life rich. Connection, touch, joy, and confidence. Sometimes the answer isn't more effort, it's better support. And ginkgo may be exactly what your body needs to remember how good it can feel to be fully alive again. 3. Horny goat weed. Let's talk about a herb with a funny name but serious benefits. Horny goat weed. Don't let the name fool you. This herb, also called epimedium, has been trusted for centuries in traditional Chinese medicine to support men's vitality, and science is now catching up. What makes horny goatweed special is a natural compound it contains called icariin. This compound works in the body by helping blood vessels open up and stay relaxed, which is important for good circulation, especially in the pelvic area. As men age, these small blood vessels can become stiff or narrow, making it harder for blood to flow and for the body to respond the way it used to. This can lead to frustration, a sense of disconnection, and even low confidence. That's why improving circulation naturally, without harsh chemicals or risky medications, is so valuable for men over 60. What's interesting is that icariin actually works on the same enzyme that popular medications like Viagra target, PDE5. But here's the key difference. Horny goatweed does it gently. It doesn't overwhelm the system or create sudden spikes. Instead, it helps restore the body's own rhythm over time. You don't feel like something artificial is controlling you. Instead, you just start to feel more like yourself again. Morning responsiveness starts to return. You might notice that your body reacts more naturally when you're feeling close to your partner. The touch feels warmer, the moment feels more alive. And instead of chasing some quick result, you're rebuilding connection from the inside out. I remember working with Glenn, a retired construction worker, 72 years old. He told me he missed feeling close to his wife, not just physically but emotionally. We sit next to each other every night, he said, but I feel like there's a wall between us. That hit me, because that's what this is really about. Not just performance, but presence. Glenn started taking a high-quality horny goatweed supplement, about 250 to 500 milligrams a day, standardized to 10% icariin. It wasn't an overnight change, but after about 4 weeks, he came in with a big smile and said, "It's like the lights came back on." His words, not mine. He described feeling more energy during the day, more desire at night, and most of all, a stronger sense of connection. "I feel like she sees me again," he said. That's the kind of result we're talking about. Not a miracle pill, not fireworks, but something more meaningful, a slow, steady return of vitality, warmth, and confidence. And there's more to this herb than just circulation. Horny goatweed has also been shown to support healthy testosterone levels, which naturally decline with age. At the same time, it helps lower cortisol, the stress hormone that quietly builds up and puts a damper on desire, energy, and even sleep. So if you've been feeling more tired than usual, or if stress from retirement, family responsibilities, or health concerns is pulling you away from your partner, this herb can help you find balance again. The beauty of horny goatweed is that it supports both the body and the mind. When blood flows better and hormones are more balanced, you feel more present in conversations, in moments of affection, and in your own skin. It helps you show up as the man you still are, underneath the years and the stress. For many men over 60, that's the breakthrough they've been quietly searching for. Now, just like with any natural support, consistency is key. Horny goatweed isn't meant to be taken once and forgotten. Think of it like a daily habit, something that builds up in your system and gently guides your body back to a place of natural responsiveness and joy. Taking it daily with food helps your body absorb it better, and giving it at least 3 to 6 weeks to take full effect will give you the best chance to feel the results. Remember, aging doesn't mean losing your spark. Sometimes it just means finding new ways to care for yourself, ways that are aligned with who you are today. Horny goatweed isn't about pretending to be 25 again. It's about reconnecting with the real you, the version of yourself that still wants love, touch, energy, and closeness. And when your body starts to respond again, so does your heart. 4. Tribulus. As men age, many of us begin to notice a decline in vitality. An energy and presence that once felt second nature starts to fade. Testosterone levels drop and our blood vessels become less flexible, affecting circulation. It can leave you feeling like a shadow of who you used to be, especially in your relationships. But here's the good news. There's a powerful herb that can help reverse this decline and bring you back to life, both physically and emotionally. Tribulus terrestris. Tribulus is a herb that has been used for centuries to enhance vitality and improve overall health. It works by stimulating the pituitary gland, which is responsible for sending signals to other parts of the body, including increasing the production of luteinizing hormone. This hormone is essential for natural testosterone production. As your testosterone increases, so does your energy, mood, muscle tone, and blood flow, especially in the areas that matter most. For men over 60, improving testosterone naturally can reawaken intimacy and presence, and it can help you feel more like yourself again. This herb also plays a crucial role in strengthening blood vessels, particularly in the pelvic region. As we age, blood vessels become sluggish, and circulation can decrease, which can lead to a loss of sensation and difficulty maintaining intimacy. Tribulus works to combat this by improving the function of these vessels, allowing blood to flow more freely and bringing back the sensation and responsiveness that may have diminished over time. I remember working with Richard, a 74-year-old widower who had recently started a new relationship. He came to me feeling discouraged, convinced that his spark was gone. "I just don't feel the same," he said, sharing how disconnected he felt. After starting him on 500 milligrams of Tribulus terrestris daily, standardized to 45% saponins, Richard was back in touch with his vitality in just 6 weeks. When he returned for a follow-up, he looked at me and said, "I'm here again. All of me." His face lit up as he spoke. Tribulus had helped him reconnect with his body, reigniting his libido, improving his performance, and restoring his emotional connection with his partner. What's powerful about Tribulus is that it's not a drug. It's a natural nudge that reminds your body of its capabilities. It doesn't force a change, but gently supports your natural rhythms, restoring hope and confidence. It's not about instant results, it's about long-term change. Over time, you'll feel your energy return, your body become more responsive, and your relationships strengthen. Tribulus also plays an important role in promoting heart health. Healthy circulation supports not just intimacy, but overall well-being. When blood flows freely through your body, every organ and muscle benefits. As a man ages, taking steps to support vascular health is one of the most important things you can do. Tribulus helps improve circulation, enhance libido, and maintain strong blood vessels, making it an essential herb for older men looking to reclaim their vitality. This herb is especially helpful for men who feel like they've been fading quietly. Whether due to age, stress, or emotional distance, Tribulus terrestris can be the turning point that brings you back. For men who have felt disconnected from themselves or their partners, this herb can help restore not just your energy and performance, but your emotional connection as well. It reminds you that, while you may be in a new phase of life, you still have so much to offer. You're not done yet, and Tribulus can help you rediscover your vitality. When you incorporate Tribulus into your daily routine, you'll begin to see gradual improvements. It's not an overnight miracle, but a steady return to feeling like yourself again. For men who want to regain their confidence, improve intimacy, and enhance their overall quality of life, Tribulus terrestris is an invaluable ally. It's a natural way to boost your testosterone, improve your circulation, and reconnect with the world around you. Your strength and vitality don't fade at 60 or 70, they just need support. Ginseng, horny goatweed, Ginkgo Biloba, and Tribulus terrestris aren't just herbs. They're time-tested tools that help restore blood flow and boost confidence. I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, and 80s regain their energy and intimacy, not with quick fixes, but with consistent, steady steps. Aging happens, but losing your fire doesn't have to. Take the first step. Talk to your doctor, or try one of these herbs. your body still wants to thrive. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community. We're here to help you live your best life at any age. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you and help however I can. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you and goodbye.